Hola, hola, ni hao, privet, hello from Africa, Zambia. This is my niece with me. Welcome to Africa. And in today's video, I'm going to show you something interesting that I've never shown before from the time I came to Zambia. In today's video, I just want to show you the African typical traditional veggie that we usually eat most of the times. And I guess if you're watching from any other African country, you know this kind of vegetable, which is the cassava leaves. And this is the cassava leaves that I am talking about. So we usually eat this, and this is very typical of us. In most countries, I think they don't eat, but in, I would say, 99% of African countries, they eat this staple traditional vegetable cassava leaves. And this is how we do it. We just cut from the branches. After cutting from the branches, there are certain processes that are used to make it edible, to make it eatable, so that it can be consumed. And I'm going to show you all the processes that take place. In short, in Africa, we eat almost anything, even this that I am showing you, the cassava leaves. Let's go to the first stage of this process. First, you have to rip off the cassava leaves from the branches. After ripping off from the branches or cutting off from the branches, you have to put them together. This is the part where you just rip off, because if you rip off with the rest, it becomes bitter such that you cannot even eat. So after this, now you go to the first stage of process, which is cleaning or washing. This is my niece. As I said in my intro video, she is just cleaning. As you are looking at them, there are a lot at the moment, but after the second process, everything will be just little as you ever imagine. After washing, we go to this instrument called mortar. This is made out of wood. It is specialized. It is made, its purpose mainly is just to pound something inside. It could be ground nuts, it could be anything that you can pound. So we put inside the cassava leaves, and we are going to start pounding. Oh, my niece is going to start pounding. This is how we do it, just like this. And I would recommend those great parents who came up with this formula of pounding things, because in Africa we're just living like this, and it is a great initiative. You see, this is how it is looking at the moment. And now my niece has started putting the cassava leaves in the mortar. Oh, those behind is my sister and her daughter Nikita. If you are watching, I would like to say thank you to each and everyone for your support that you've shown me from the time I started my channel in 2020 in Russia until date. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. The second process has already started, and this is how it is done. I just wanted to show you the typical African life, how we live here in Africa. With time, when I gather enough resources, I'll be showing you different places, different things, how we live here in Africa, because they say that use what you have to get what you don't have. Finally, you see, after pounding for maybe 5 or 6 minutes, this is how they tend to be small. I don't even know if I can say small pieces or small fine pieces. They just look like sand at this point, and you just have to, you can cook them direct afterwards. It's just pouring into the pot because they want to cook, and I want to show you the full process from the collecting of them, of the cassava leaves, to the last point of consumption, or to the last point of eating. She continues pounding them until they finish. I would say, it's very interesting how things here in Africa are done. If you are watching from Asia, Europe, South America, North America, Australia, Antarctica, if there are people there, let me know if you've ever seen such a thing before, or if you've tried these cassava leaves. I know some of you've traveled to Africa, you've got African friends who have cooked for you this kind of food. How was it? What was your first impression when you tried, or when you tasted this food for the very first time? I'm intrigued, or I'm interested to know how everything panned out. Otherwise, please just like this video. I will appreciate 100%. This is my niece, and she's the first niece in our family because we are 9 of us. I've got 9 siblings, and the firstborn is the one who gave us the first niece in the family. It is interesting, coming from a very big family of having 8 siblings, and this is our main chef, or our main cook in our house. So this is the second process, and let's go to the third process. This is the third process. As I said, that I'm going to show you all the processes. Just cooking now, the process of cooking has started. It is a green as ever green, just as Greenland, though they say that it's not green as the name it bears. The process is in the process. Everything is just boiling, and boiling. I would like to cook this for you. Unfortunately, I can't. I have to learn how to cook this African traditional, or African typical traditional vegetable, which is called katapa. In Zambian language, which is Bemba, it is called katapa, but in other languages, I don't know how it is called. Mostly we use a brazier to cook, because here electricity in Africa, or in Zambia, I would say it's kind of expensive cooking on the plate or on the cooker. So we ought to use this to cushion the burden of paying a lot of money for electricity. And as I said, the main chef is in charge of everything. She's just cooking, making sure that everything tastes on point. If she's not present, we all go hungry. This is my sister. She's always cheating like that. She's always on the phone. Otherwise, this is just the life that we have, and it is kind of almost ready. As you can see, there is onion, there is tomato, and other things. I would say I'm waiting for it just to be ready, so that I can have first bite of it. This is called African, or typical African vegetable that you all have maybe seen or tasted somewhere. Finally, everything has been finalized. Everything has been finalized. Now it's a process of just eating. This is my niece as well, just wondering what the uncle is doing. So this is the katapa, or cassava leaves, and this is, we call it nshima in English. I don't know if it is an English word, or they just thought of it. You just roll it. It's called a morsel, I think so. Then you just eat it together with this katapa, or cassava leaf. Before any modernization, this is what we could eat most of the times. We ate different leaves of different plants, and till today we still eat. Otherwise guys, thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for liking this video, and don't forget to subscribe. I would appreciate. See you in the next video. Ciao ciao, paka paka. This was Matthews aka Macho from Zambia. Bye. See you in the next video.